Good morning. From gangs to God.
You guys need to pay attention to this one. I've never really spoken on Pastor Toby, but this situation was pretty bizarre. So right now, as he's walking towards the car, a luxury Lamborghini, but behind it as well is a G-Wagon that started to glitch in the camera already, and then someone's body disappears as they get in this car. Someone who noticed this spoke out on TikTok and got millions of views, basically saying this situation was fake and it was all AI.
This guy is the most scammiest of scammers I've ever seen. Like, it's levels. These guys in the background, they're not really there. This is AI generated. And I'll show you in a second. That Jeep is not real. It's not really there. Watch the door of the Jeep glitch as it opens. It goes out there and it glitches. It disappears and comes back. Keep watching the door and the guy's legs. Watch the door on the left-hand side. Watch the door. Watch. Boom. You see that? You see how it jumped and his legs disappeared. You got AI generated mandem. This is like new levels.
A mixture of comments. Someone said that African in me doesn't believe this is AI but something else, spiritual darkness. Someone from the church has said, you must have been bored when you made this vid. And he said, you're refusing to believe your own eyes. And someone said, are you one of the church members? Lol, she is, check her profile. And she was. A lot of Pastor Toby's people always come to his defense. And he actually responded to this situation himself. Pastor Toby said, AI where?
Just coming back from Manchester. TikTok is going to raise the next level of dummies, right? Like, you guys are going to take this thing to the next level. You don't have to edit or AI G-Wagon, bro. You need a G-Wagon? Yeah? Anyway, just came back. God bless you, man. AI won. This is the AI won. They said you are AI. Okay, go to East London then and see AI. How? PK is AI. You don't know PK in this nation. Where do you live, bro? Under the rock?
People are always curious about this guy, a pastor, a man of the people, but always has the millions himself, drive around living lavish. How does he make his money? He has all these different pages he follows on his Instagram, which he says are businesses. Not long ago, it was talk of him getting deported.
Just for the record, are you getting deported or not?
Think about this. It's PT.
Why is it only SPAC Nation that these allegations are being made?
We are the largest independent church in the UK and in Europe right now.
Yeah, but is there a specific amount of money and essentially pressure that is put on people to bring money to SPAC?
We're back to psychology again.
It's just yes or no.
If I'm in Nigeria, I'll be bigger than this, 10 times maybe. If I'm in Paris, I'll be happier. It's holiday for me.
Is there a particular amount of money that you need to bring to SPAC in order
It is so,
as a leader?
it's so false.
The pastor called Toby moved to London from Lagos, Nigeria in 2005. On arrival in London, he didn't start off with much. Apparently, he shared a room with his cousin, John, whilst working as a kitchen porter. John himself has gone on to be a very successful actor as well. As for Pastor Toby, as you can tell, when he had that clip offending people in Fendi, he's gone on to make millions. But in June 2022, SPAC Nation church that he was controlled of was ordered to shut down for good by the UK government after failing to properly account for more than 1.87 million of outgoings and operating with a lack of transparency. You may have even seen him in a popular documentary on BBC Three where he was getting praised for linking up with rappers and youngsters that was going down a bad path and trying to lead them to the right one and bringing God into their life.
I'm perceived as a violent person on these streets in East London, in Newham. So if you're in East London and you don't know me, then you're playing yourself. I'm perceived as violent as it gets out here.
Young Biz says he's currently under investigation by the police. He wants to find out how the church can help him become a legitimate businessman.
Is it fair to negotiate with someone like Young D's and to provide other alternatives? I don't know how the Lord will feel about it, but I do know that if we can get one life saved on the street, I think the Lord will feel great about it. I'm good, man. How you doing?
Some of him is quite secret. There's always a bit of mystery about this guy. I mean, he's involved in a lot of community projects. You can see that through the Instagram posts that he makes. He goes on all these TV shows, but there's also people that always call him out because he is so fancy and flashy as well. And he just calls himself a good businessman that's giving back.
The economy of the city, and that's why we came up with entrepreneurship.
It feels like the church is one thing and the business is another.
My greatest desire, apart from people knowing God and all that, is to have a community of young people that are very prosperous.
Despite what he does, it seems like he's got his businesses back on track now. Definitely not SPAC Nation, may have just changed the name. I'm not sure how he runs these. Some say they're charities, some say they're funding. I don't know where the main source of his wealth has come from. But like I said recently, it come out in loads of different articles that he was going to get deported, and he responded saying it's not true.
Hi, good evening. Let me post this. I've read a lot today, and I'm doing this because of our fans, our friends, people who are worried. I'm right here at home, no cause for alarm, and naturally I'll dismiss things that has to do with retrogression. Every Nigerian should be proud of me. Being in the UK, a city that is well known for pulling people down.
Definitely a bizarre one, because the BBC have filmed documentaries, which are government funded media, praising him about the efforts he makes in the community. That's that one where he linked up with young Diz as well, who later went to jail. And then they were saying they're going to deport him from the UK. Then he done an interview again on BBC, and it seems now he's fine.
The Catholic Church still has issues till tomorrow morning. Did you shut them down?
A lot has been said about the lifestyle that you portray, designer clothes, lavish cars. Some people would say that that is slightly contradictory to Christian values of humility and modesty. Right. How would you answer that?
Well, I'm me, and I practice my own Christianity by impacting my community, making sure that I don't stay within the four walls of the church and tell people about going to heaven. I put on what is right, what connects to the generation I'm speaking to, so that they are not attracted to drug dealers and rappers. Nothing wrong with rappers, but drug dealers, so that what they are looking for, they can find the hope of that in me.
The headline of the BBC article was literally, Pastor Toby, I came to the UK at 25 and I lost track of time. He said the court case is an ongoing issue. I lost track of time, he said, referring to nearly a decade-long delay in applying to regularize his immigration status. He also said it would be impossible to move to church Nigeria in the event he is deported. In December, an investigation by the UK Charity Commission found serious misconduct or mismanagement in the administration of his church. But he dismissed the allegations. It is false, and he's been on this thing for the past 4 years, he said. Obviously, men are drawn into this church as they want to improve financially, and this guy comes across as a businessman. He's very successful, got the money, and women as well. There's Birkin bags that were posted on the TikTok, and you literally see women in the comments asking how do they join this church, just over the Birkin bags being posted.
So I was saying that I must have given out the most bags, more than American rappers, right? People say, oh, don't go America, they're on different league. I don't know human beings. Anyway, I'm just joking. So
next year, I will be attending this church with 26 likes. Where's this church as well with 5 likes? Definitely an interesting character and a lot to the story of Pastor Toby. Many people say he doesn't get pushed in interviews. He's very well spoken at deflecting when being asked the good questions. I'll put you guys on to another video. A more interesting character is Wiley. We recently done a little documentary breaking down his situation, how he was cancelled, and all the side quests been happening in the last couple of years. Make sure you guys watch that next.